Spider Lady is back!
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the APC Toys Night Countess. So here we are, and there she is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging right up front. Here we have some lovely, lovely artwork of Night Countess. Welcome to Night Countess's Dark Forest. You don't need the extra S there, but hey, it's alright. On this side, we just have Night Countess. On this side, we have more of Night Countess. Up top, Night Countess. On the bottom, warning, don't eat anything in this box. It's going to be very bad for you. You got some QR codes if you want to scan them. Go ahead, scan them. On the back of the box, you just have some more very nice artwork there of Night Countess. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Night Countess, and this is APC Toys' take on Transformers Prime Airachnid, and finally she gets a good figure. Now, before anybody asks, because I know it's going to happen, this is the only APC Toys figure that was really on my radar and the only one that I plan on getting right now. I really don't feel the need to rebuy all of my Transformers Prime toys. The ones that I have are just fine, but this chick was definitely on my radar, but the other ones that are out right now just have not interested me, so don't expect me to go all in on this line. Probably not going to happen, but this chick, like I said, definitely on my radar because I love what they did with her. But here is Airachnid in all of her Spider Lady glory, and I think she looks quite good. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at her Spider Lady as well at that Spider Lady noggin. There's the noggin. You can see very nicely done head sculpt there. Love the way that looks. Got that nice silver for the face, purple for the eyes. You got some gold in there as well. Really looks good. Really nice looking head sculpt there. Even got some gold up top. Yeah, overall, very nicely done head sculpt. Got some silver there on the collar. Overall, not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, when you turn her sideways, you can kind of see she's kind of missing some some mass there. I mean, they try to fill it in with the helicopter parts, but you know, you can kind of tell. It makes it look a little too like there's not much going on there with her body, but still, they did what they could do. But you get some nice bits of pink in there. For the waist, you got some nice gold. I love gold! You can see some gold right here on the arms, on the wrists. Got the gold knees. Her little feeties. Look at her little feeties. Oh, look at those little high heels. Moving up the back. Got the little tails hanging out back here. The arachnid booty. And of course, her little spider legs hanging out here like it rotates. But all in all, I think she looks quite good. Now, articulation-wise, what we got going on here is the head is on a ball joint. So you get a little bit of wiggly waggly. She can totally look up and squirrel. Can totally do all kinds of that. Head can look down. Head can do a full 360. The arms can... they can do a full 360. Of course, you kind of have to work around stuff. Sometimes the shoulders may come unpegged as well. You see the shoulders just peg into the sides there. That's a connection that could be a little bit tighter. You have outward movements, and again, I'm unpegging your shoulders. Nothing at the bicep, but you do have the elbows on a ball joint, so you have your rotation there. You have a double jointed elbow, you have the ball joint, and then you have a hinge right here, and that's for transformation, but it gives you nice full range of movement there at the elbows. You do have wrist rotation. The wrists are on a ball joint, so you get some wiggly waggly as well. Your waist joints is right up top, not at the waist, but you know, basically like an upper torso joint, but you have some crunch there, some rotation, a little bit of wiggly waggly. Legs, gotta move forward about that far, back. You can get that far outward. You can get that far. You got thigh rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. And as far as the feet go, they can't move up. They can't move down. You have no ankle tiltage. All that moves down here is just her high heels. And as far as her spider legs go, they're all on a ball joint at the base. So you have wiggly waggly rotation. And you have a hinge right there that gives you a bit over 90 degrees of bend. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here she is with Prime and Megs. So you can see how that works out. Here she is with the first edition RC. You can see how that works out. You can see she's a little bit taller than RC. And lastly but not leastly, here she is with the original Transformers Prime Deluxe Airachnid. And yeah, I mean, this figure was not good. Not good at all. This is definitely an upgrade. This I approve of. This, not so much, but there you go. Now, as far as accessories go, she just includes a separate set of spider legs, which you can also use as Wolverine claws if you want to. You know, I don't know, but just a bigger set of spider legs here with some purple in them. They look quite nice, and all you do is you can remove this if you want to, and they'll plug into these ports here on the sides. If the camera will focus, there you go. These ports here on the side is where these will go. Now, my one gripe with these is I do wish the post was a little bit longer, because sometimes it's a little easy to knock these out. Just wish that post was just a little bit longer, just so you can get a little more of a positive grab. But you can plug those on. And all these have a hinge at the base here, so you can swing them in and out. You have a hinge here and a hinge here. I wish there was a hinge here as well, just to give you that one extra point of articulation. But all in all, though, you can still get some pretty good posing out of it. And there she is with her longer spider legs. And that looks really cool. That looks really cool. And you can, if you want, you can also leave these attached. Things get a bit cluttered back here, but you can leave those legs on too. There's all kinds of legs. You can have her with just a million legs. Hey, things you can do if you want to do it. As always, it's yours. Display it however you wish. So that is basically it for the robot mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get her into her more spidery mode. So let's remove these legs, get them out of the way for now. Pop those off. And what we're going to do here is not much. All we're going to do is just transform her legs a little bit. So what we're going to do here is just untap. Focus, camera. Focus. There we go. So what you're going to do here is just untab this section of her legs. Just raise that up. Just collapse down that heel. And we'll just adjust all that in a little bit. But again, just untab that. Bring that up like so. Bring down the heel. You can see these fins here will tab together. Just tab it all together like that. And then just take these little skirt panels here. Just bring them down. Just kind of angle all this back. Like that. And then you're just going to bring the legs in. The longer legs. And then just plug them into either side. Like so. And like so. Just like that. And just kind of get things positioned a bit, and which I don't have them positioned correctly. Get them positioned correctly. That's basically all you're doing, and there she is. If I can get her standing. You just have to have the legs positioned just right. There we go. The best I'm going to do right now. It's the best I'm going to do on short notice. But there she basically is in her spider mode. And it gets across what she did on the show. It works. Again, you can adjust these things a lot better. I'm just, I'm not going to spend, half an hour just trying to pose this, but you get the idea here. And it works out. It works out quite well. Of course, you can, angle her however you want, angle the legs. Again, you can make this all look better, but, I'm doing this quickly. Don't want to take forever posing, but yeah, you get the gist of it. That is, her spider lady mode. But that's cool. That's cool that they incorporated that, and I do quite appreciate it. So, yeah, that is it for that mode. So let's get down to transformation again, shall we? See, these don't hold on well. The post needed to be a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer, but anyway. Sorry, didn't mean to make your face plant there, but let's get down to transformation again, shall we? Yeah, I'll spin her later. It's okay. Anyway, to get her into her helicopter mode, we're going to split the legs and just put her legs back where they were. So you have tabs and slots right here. Just tab that in. Connect that. We need her legs fully extended here for helicopter mode. There we go. Bring these out just so we can get her standing, because we need to work on the upper body first. So let's get on up here. So what we're going to do, we're going to come back here to the backpack. We're going to untab it and raise it up. You have this section right here, which is just going to unfold like that. And once you do that, you're just going to come here, just unpeg her shoulders, and take the arms and just fold them up so these panels here sit nice and flush like so. Then just rock this down. Second versus like first, just unpeg that shoulder and fold the arm up. Again, just make sure everything is sitting nice and flush like that, and then just rock all of this down. And then you're going to take your upper body here and rotate it 180 like so. Make sure your skirt pieces are out of the way, because next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the whole upper body. You can see it's on a hinge here. Just going to take all this and just drop it right down like that. And once you've done that, you're going to take this whole assembly and bring this up and over, and all of this will sit right here like that. So open up these panels here on the sides and rotate this section around like so. So what's going to happen here is you have tabs and slots right here, and you also have tabs and slots right up front. Just tab that in and tab it in. It's better to do the back first, and then you can tab in the front a little bit easier. There you go. Just get it all nice and squozen. This side likes to fight me a little bit. Come on. Stay in your home. There we go. And that's how you want all that looking right there. So once you've done that, you can bring these panels back down like so. So now you're going to bring up the legs. You have a tab right here. It's going to go into a slot right there in the leg. So just bring that up and line everything up. Get that out of the way. There we go. Get this out of the way first. It helps. Then just get it all together like that. And then just tab the tail fin together like so. Bring that down so it's sitting like that. Now I can bring these sections back down. So now these panels are going to come up. You can see there's a little lip here. It's going to go underneath this section. And you have a tab right here. It's going to go into this slot right there. So just bring that up, line it up, and it will tab in like so. And bring that up and tab it in. And that will sit there like that. And that's how you want all that looking right there. And we are pretty much done. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in the legs. And each of the legs has a little tab right there. It's going to go into a slot right beneath it. Just tab that in. And tab it in and tab it in. Then just straighten the legs out. Plug that on. And there you go. There you have Night Countess, aka Airachnid, in her alt mode. Okay, that wasn't great, Benny. But there she is in her alt mode. And it looks good. It's a pretty straightforward transformation. Nothing overly complicated there, but overall, I think it pulls off the look quite well. We're getting close here so we can take a look onto the details. You can see you got some nice purple right up front there for the cockpit. You get some pink there on the sides. Just a little bit of purple back there for little purple toes hanging out. You can see it gets the shape across over helicopter mode quite well. You can see the blades do spin quite freely. Works quite well. But yeah, overall looks good. There's the top. There is the bottom. She has visible, like, crotch syndrome and, you know, whatever. And she slides like helicopters should slide. Hooray. Hooray for sliding helicopters. Yeah. And for comparison, this is the only one I feel we need to do here, is with the original Prime Deluxe Airachnid. So you can see how that works out. You can see, size-wise, actually the original is a bit longer, but I think the APC Toys version is definitely better looking. I think that looks way better. Focus. I think that looks way better than that, again, but hey, you know, to each their own. There you have the two spider lady copters going on there. So you can see who's who, what's what, where's how, and why's when. So, there you go. So there you have Knight Countess, and yeah, nicely done figure here on the robot mode. Looks good, the helicopter mode looks good, you know, the transformation, it works well, it's smooth, it's enjoyable. Things that I would improve would be the spider legs, the longer spider legs, just having maybe a slightly longer post, just so you have a bit more positive grab there with that connection, because they are, you know, they do fall off a bit easily. Same thing with the shoulder connections. Shoulder connection could have been a bit more positive, but, you know, it is what it is. But for the most part, I am quite pleased here. It's nice to have a better Airachnid on my Prime shelf. I am quite happy about that, so. There you go. And now I picked this up from TF Safari. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. And for all your other Transformers needs, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com. As always, linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. Then I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the APC Toys Knight Countess, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Ah, Airachnid, listen, I was wondering if you could do something for me. Oh, you're gonna give me the silent treatment now? Is it because I burnt down your web? Look, it was an accident, okay? An accident. Soundwave, get her to talk to me. Ah, great. This one's giving me the silent treatment and this one can't talk. This is wonderful. Wonderful company I keep. Jeez. It's fun to shut him out.